Yo, what up, y'all? Just wanted to give a quick Mancave tour. I have a 7.2.4 Dolby Atmos setup. All of my speakers are Klipsch Reference Premier. If I remember the model number, I'll say it. If you're really interested in model numbers or full descriptions of any of my equipment, just let me know and I'll look it up and let you know in the comment section. All right, so this is a very small room. I'm in the basement, no windows. So it's completely black when I turn the lights off and I'm gaming or movie watching. So let's start off with the television. First, we have the 77-inch OLED. This is the Sony A80J. Then the equipment, the brains. We have the Marantz AV7706 processor. Below, we have one of the amplifiers is the Monolith 5-channel. That's 200 watts per channel. And an AC Infinity fan on top of that. Over here, we have the Panamax power conditioner, surge protector. And above it is the Panasonic UB820 4K Blu-ray player. Below, we have the PS5 Pro, another AC Infinity fan. And this is the OSD 7-channel amplifier. And I believe it's 135 watts per channel. I'm only using 6 channels, so I'm getting a little bit more than that. Over here is my gaming PC. This is a 4080 Super graphics card, i9 processor, I think 64 gigs of RAM. I think that's like the main things people care about. So yeah, that's the gaming PC. Above that is the HDMI switch that I use for my PC and the PS5 Pro, so I can get 4K 120 on the same HDMI input, and VRR, of course. Yeah, still hardwire both of my controllers. That's a DualSense Edge for the PlayStation. For competitive gaming, I like to minimize input lag as much as possible. So Street Fighter 6 and any shooters I'm playing. And then the same with PC. I have that hardwired as well. That's the 30th anniversary edition PlayStation controller. Then we got the Spider-Man controller for Spider-Man 2. God of War DualSense as well. Speakers, here's the Klipsch. I think this is the 404C center channel. I keep the grills on. I think Klipsch speakers are ugly. I know a lot of people like them, but I think they're hideous. This is the 8000F tower. Of course, I got two of these. Those are 8-inch woofers. And then above the TV are my first two height channels. See if I can focus. There we go. There's one, and there's the other. I forget which model number are the Atmos speakers. But that was those. Over here, the other tower speaker, 8000F. And then here is a Monolith sub. This is a 12-inch subwoofer. This thing is a beast. When I say this is really all I need for bass, this really is all I need. But I do have another sub. But that's that one. And we got a bunch of 4K movies. Couple little decorations. Here's one of my side surround speakers. This is a bipole. I forgot the model number of that one. Some games, some old Blu-ray movies at the bottom, more decorations. Mini little station for my controllers. My Wi-Fi, it's a Euro, and then I hardwire all of my equipment and it connects to that. Headsets at the bottom. Xbox controller for PC, and I rarely use that thing. DualSense charging station, which I don't really use anymore since I hardwire my controllers. And then my back surrounds are the RP600M. And then below is the PSVR 2. I just keep it in there so it doesn't get dust. I don't play it as much as I would like to, but it is still fun. I do love it. Got some acoustic panels here on the back. Let me back up a little bit. And then there's the other, my back Atmos, one of them. There's the other one. There's the door, of course. And then my seating. This is the Valencia Oslo, I believe is what you call them. So it's just enough room for two. They fully recline. Came with some TV trays that clip on to the side right there. I hardly use those, but they're there. Here's the second subwoofer, if you can make that out. This is the SVS PB1000. I had two of these. I still have two of these. The other one is actually upstairs in my living room. So it just adds some nice little bass behind the seat when you're gaming, a little rumble. Basket full of blankets and pillows to get comfy. Side surround, some more decorations, some more movies. Those are old DVDs. Some more 4Ks over there. Some more. These are some collector's edition stuff from when I used to do those. God of War, Days Gone over there. And then we have a couple posters. These are all of my favorite comic book characters. And yeah, I enjoyed all the movies too. So we got Joker. That's a Harley Quinn from Birds of Prey. You got Venom. And I'll move around so you can see better without that glare. We got Joker. And then we got Logan. I love that movie. So, again, that's the Venom. That's that. That's the Harley Quinn poster. So, yeah, this is the man cave. This is where I do all the gaming and movie watching. So, all right, y'all. Let me know if you got any questions or comments. Holla at you later.